Why, good afternoon and welcome back to today's show. This is part two from I don't know how many parts we're gonna do this one in. For sure this is part two. Last week we started with the mountain, and I explained to you, the foreground, middle ground, and we put in the mountains. We put in a few trees, but I'm looking at the mountain right here. And I don't know if you could see it up close on the TV, but there's a ridge that's coming right here. I'm going to put a pencil mark on it. Small pencil mark here and here. That's the part I'm on. There's a little, just a little highlight, a shadow. This way, the lightest colors will be up on top. And then we're going to put a little shadow there. So I'm going to pick up a little bit of the, I think this is, Van Dyke Brown. Yeah. Just a little bit. No, this is burnt sienna. I don't want to start it up to be a very dark color right away. We're going to build it up a little bit. And I'm just going to touch the brush, and I'm just going to pull it down real quick. Down. And same thing here, down. This way it's going to follow that slope that's on this side, just a little bit. I'm going to give it a couple seconds for it to dry. It's going to take a second. With this part here, now the other thing with watercolors, they said, oh, once you cannot control it, you can't do nothing with it once you start working with it. This has been sitting for a week. So I'm gonna take a little brush. It's just I'm gonna add a little. I'm gonna take off my garbage can lid. There you go. I don't need my garbage can lid now. I'm just gonna add a little bit of water, not too much. And right around here, there's a part here that I'm just going to rub it away. I'm just going to bring it down. Actually, what I'm doing, I'm just bringing it down and taking off the very roughness of it right around here. I don't want to be too rough, but as you can see, I have no crew today. My director Sharon is out with a total hip replacement. And so that means I'm working in the studio just with myself. So I got no camera people. I got nobody here. So if you can't see the pictures or you can't see it too much, please, I'm still trying to bring a painting show to you. So with here, I'm going to bring it down. But as you can see, it is moving. And like I said, it's just been dry for a week already. So anybody says that you cannot work with, you cannot control it, you cannot do this with it, you cannot do that with watercolor, tell them come and talk with me or watch one of my shows. And now that's gonna be dry just enough where I'm gonna pick up a little bit more of the burnt sienna. Like I said, I don't want it to be too dark yet, because sometimes if you put it on dark, I will lose what I'm looking for. So once again, I'm gonna touch it, and I'm just gonna bring it down real quick. There we go, and bring this one down, bring that down. There. And I'm gonna bring it right down by that green. I'm gonna add a little bit shadow right by that green. Bring that down. Here. Again, I'm going to work it out. Work it out. Good, something like that. There. There we go. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up my script liner brush, and I'm going to go into some of the darker brown. I think this is, no, that's the blue. I think I got Van Dyke Brown right here. right here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. And I'm gonna go right back up on that ridge. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of darkness right underneath that ridge and around this ridge. Okay. Then with the script liner brush, I'm gonna get it where it's just plain. And then I'm just gonna bring it down just with the script liner brush. There. This way it shows a little bit of that ridge. It brings in, at the same time, it does bring in some of that darkness that I want. There. I add a little bit more water to this one. Come across here. And then I'm just going to come down a little bit more with this. There. There you go. That's what I'm looking for. It just gives it, this part is now, it looks like there's a little slope from that part. Good. Now I'm going to go into some of this brown. I'm going to add a little bit of water. I don't want it to be too strong right away. And I'm just going to add in just a little bit more shadow here and there, where I think a shadow may look right or where a shadow should be. Here. Bring it down. Bring one down here. Yeah, it's just a small one. Like I said, if I don't like it, when it gets dry, I could redo it. Then I'm going to take my little brush right here, the 1/4-inch brush. I'm going to add some water. Then I'm going to mix up. Let me put on my glasses and I can see a little bit better too. Hey, there we go. I'm going to get a little bit of yellow. I'm going to pick up a little bit of the yellow, and I'm going to bring it down on this side of the board. I should have brought the brown down here, but that's okay. Then I'm going to pick up a little bit of blue, and I'm going to make a very light green. There it goes, something like that. I don't want it too dark, too light yet. And right around some of those shadow parts, I'm going to add just a little bit of green to it. I'm going to build it up. I'm just going to add a little bit here and there. And later on, I'll add a little bit more to it if I want to. A little heavier. There we go. Yeah. I'm going to wait for that to dry. I got 16 minutes. Okay. Now down here, I'm going to get a little bit more heavier green. I'm going to take a little bit of yellow, a little bit more yellow, and a little bit more. Now my brush is a little more drier, and I'm going to add this, maybe a little bit more. I got two types of blue. Got a lighter blue and a darker blue. There we go, something like that. And right here, where I was going to say, right around here, I'm just going to add some that looks like little bushes. Right around here, right around that edge. There we go. Okay. Yeah, something like that. Good. Now I'm going to go into my script liner brush. I'm going to go into some of this brown. Where is it? Hey, this is a little bit dry brush. A little bit dry brush. A little bit of brown. And right around here, I'm going to add just a little bit of, I'm going to have to add just a drop of water to make the just to make the paint smooth a little bit, flow a little bit. There you go. Here and maybe here. Just add a couple twigs, a couple branches. me see how that looks. That looks good. You could have some going behind the tree. You could have some that in between where you don't see. A couple here. Yeah, something like that. Just to give it a little bit more texture. Then I'm going to go back into the green. I'm going to get a little bit more of this darker green. A little bit more yellow. There. I'm just going to darken some of this up now. Whoops, yeah, this would be good. There you go. There. Have some dark, some little light. There. There you go. Get a little bit more blue. There you go. Maybe down on the bottom, just add a little bit. Just a little bit more. A little more flavor. And then when that's dry, I could even add a little bit of red to that. Now, we haven't done nothing on that side, the mountain, because I wasn't sure what I was going to do with that side yet. Then once again, I'm going to thin this side out just a little bit, because as the mountains come closer to the ground, it thins out. Get some of this roughness out from it. Yeah. There you go. I know. Okay, good. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go right back into some of this burnt sienna. There. And let's just put a little hill coming up this way. Just a little hill. That will give me a little bit. Yeah. There we go. So easy it is to add something, take away something. There we go. There. Down. Come up. Mm-hmm. The lighter is on this side. We'll add some dark on this side. We'll go into some of this lighter burnt sienna. Van Dyke brown. We'll add some darkness on this side. Don't want to make it too dark, but I'm going to touch and just bring it down some. There you go. And we'll come back in. Maybe we'll fill in some darkness up here. Wait for that to dry for a second or two. Okay. Clean out the brush real good. We got 10 minutes. Oh, wow. Good. I'm going to bring this down and work at the bottom up just a little bit with this one here. There. This way is not as rough. There. This now. Make sure it's off the page. Okay. I'm going to get the script liner. Get into some of this brown. Van Dyke brown. This is lower, so I'm going to add just a little dark here and there. This is going to be a little darker down here. Now I could use the 1/4 inch brush, but I don't want woody. I'm just going to add it here and there. Yeah. Add a little bit of shadow here. Add a little bit of shadow up here. The important thing is you try to follow the lay of the land the best you could. This is a little bit lighter here, so I'm just going to add just a little dark down here. There. There. There you go. I'm going to go into some yellow. Yellow. There we go. Some blue. Make my own green. And let's add a tree. Nice tree going up here. I'm just touching and I'm bending the brushes, the bristles down. That's what I'm doing here. There we go. And we'll make it darker down on the bottom. It'll dry. There. See that? I'm gonna wait for it to dry for a second. We can add it, get it yellow. I'll bring my, there you go. Again, I'm go up here, I'm gonna take a little. Now this is a little bit more drier, my brush. The more dry the brush is, the thicker the paint will look. I'm gonna add this a little bit less water. There we go. And the heavier it will look. There, something like that. So on the bottom, it's going to be a little bit more heavier, a little bit more darker. There. Something like that. Go back into a little bit of blue, yellow, and a little bit of blue. Make it a little bit more. I'm going to take my script liner brush, go into the brown, Van Dyke brown, and let's add a little branches here and there. There could be two different trees here, could be 4 trees here, could be 1. Okay, then I'm going to take my brush, go into some yellow, a little bit of blue. This is, come on, a little bit more. I'm going to just add a little bit more leaves here and there. Yeah, that made a nice little tree. See that? Nice little tree. Yeah. I'm going to go right into my script liner brush. I'm going to go into some brown. No, I'm going to get some burnt sienna. Where's the burnt sienna? Here we go. Let's put a stone, a small stone right here. There we go. How much time I got? 5 minutes? Okay. There we go. Another stone right here. I say a little stone, but it's getting a little bit bigger. So today I got a great visitor. I got Judy Hami is here, and I want to welcome her. She's been out on leave for a few months, and she's gonna come back. She was actually one of my. She was one of my first director on the show about 14 years ago. And it's so nice to have her in the studio and so nice to know that she's coming back. Yeah. So I want to welcome her. And wow, that was a nice, pleasant gift to see her today. She's in the control room. So that's where she should be at. Don't worry, she's been telling me what to do since she's been here. She knows how to, once a director, always a director. She's there laughing, she knows. So, and she's gonna be here for the remaining shows, so it's nice to have her. There we go, nice little stone. I add it down here. Then I'm gonna wash this out. This already has some green. I got some green right here. I got all kinds of liquid green here, and that's drying. That's gonna be good. And I'm just gonna add some texture right here. Just by touching it. I'm just touching it and moving it around. Gives it a little grassy feel to it. There you go. Yeah, I don't want to do too much because I'm not finished with that part yet. And got 3 minutes, so I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna take this out of. Let me see. I know what I'm gonna do. Let's add a little tree right here. So I'm gonna go back into the yellow. Drop of water. Drop of water. A little bit of yellow. Start with the lighter color first. Bring it down. There we go. A little bit of blue. A little bit of blue. There we go. That's a nice. That's nice. And right here, I'm gonna bring a nice little tree up here. Again, I'm gonna start down. I'm just tapping it. The brush will should form it out the way how it will look. You know. There we go. Nice little tree. Look at that. Add a bit more green on the bottom. Because as your tree goes up, it gets lighter. It's darker at the bottom. And we got 1 minute. So I'm gonna end the show now. And I'm gonna keep on working as the time goes up. But I want you to come back next week and we'll finish the show up. And with that, I want to thank everybody for coming and see you again next week. Bye-bye.